Hello everyone and welcome to this fishing tutorial. But before we do any fishing, we must get the equipment for the fishing first. Get your gold ready and search for the fishing vendor. So buy a very stiff rod. If you don't have one, then also some fishing line. You can use the basic 2 for smaller fishes, but we will take the medium because we want the big fishes. Also take some bait with you. Coprum coins is okay, silver coins is also okay, but you can also use many other stuff as bait. Even some animal meat, some wood, and nearly everything. Just try it out yourself. Just take anything with you and try it as a bait. So we have now our shit together. Make sure that you have enough skill points for the fishing skill if you want to do this professional. You can go fishing even if your fishing skill is 1 or 0. It works perfectly, but like the skill itself tells you, higher skill increases the casting range, reduces chance of entanglement, and increases the chance of successfully attracting fish and gives a wider margin of response time. But more to that later. If you do a lot of fishing, better skill fishing. If you just casually trying it out or doing it from time to time, then don't invest the points in fishing. So first off, if you hold your rod in your hands, please know I'm speaking about the in-game rod, okay? You right click, equip them like normal, and you can draw them with X, so your normal weapon draw key. But please note, it can't be used in combat. You can't attack with that and you can't block with that. And no, you can't get hooked up with anybody with that. Also some basic knowledge about fishing itself. You can equip, for example, 4 lines at once or even 5 hooks. But if the stuff snaps or breaks, then it's gone. And it's also for the bait. And no, I tested this, it don't give you any advantage whatsoever. Anyway, so let's go fishing finally. Search a nice spot at the sea or even at a lake or even in a cave or a pond or whatever. Equip your line, your hook and your bait, and also make sure that no griefers are around because many people like to equip shields and bash the fishermen in the water. And if you don't have swimming and armor on, that is sometimes a rough thing. So get ready. If you hold your left mouse button or your attack button more or less, then you have the circle like for an attack, and then you can throw out the line. You can only throw so much line you have on your roll. And oh shit, he noticed me. Oh man, I hope he don't attack me. So while are we waiting for the bait, why the Mortal Online 2 fishing system is more advanced than any other that you have ever seen. First, there's no minigame, and second, many fishes are so rare that even in Mortal Online 1 after 10 years, some fishes never got caught. Because all these things have influence on if a fish bites, if that fish bites, and so on. The fishes that never got caught from Mortal Online 1 are now even in Mortal Online 2. Henrik said that. And maybe you are the first one who discover the very rare fish that no one ever caught. So it depends on location, weather, time. For example, if you want to know the time, you type in /time. Also the location, if it's salt water, sweet water, cave, for example. The hook size, of course, and the depth. For example, here we have now 624 centimeters. The bait, of course, and your fishing skill level. You can try out so much stuff and you can try out so many things. This is a real player profession where player skill and player knowledge only matters, or more or less matters the most. And maybe also a bit of luck. If you got the message, your hook is on the ground, you have a high chance to get a twig and no fish at all. But you will have the option to, for example, fish some clams or maybe some crabs. Not crab, but crabs, you know. Oh man, English is a strange language. Sometimes the fishes bite after 10 seconds, sometimes they bite after 3 minutes. It's just a little bit random. And if you reel in, then a fish can't bite during the reeling in. That was a strong bite, and if you see such a strong bite, then you left click or right click. It doesn't matter in that case. So that is maybe a little bigger fish, I'm not sure. If you hold your left click, then you can reel in your line. If the fish is pulling too hard and your rod bends very hard, then it can break or the line can snap. Before that happens, stop reeling in and give the fish more line. Make him a little bit tired, then it's not so hard to reel him in. And as you can see on the roll, there's a lot of line missing, so that reeling in will take some time. So let us see what we get out there. Just reel in until it pops out. Awesome. What is this? Blue Sorex, okay. That is not so common. Awesome, I love it. Now we test what happens when you lose your bait. Because if you're reeling in too hard or all the time without giving the fish line or without holding the line, for example, or you're running out of line, then the chance it snaps is pretty high. And just here for example, you lost your bait. Well, shit. And if your hook hits the bottom, like for example I did here, then no problem, there can be clams, crabs and all other stuff. The sea is full of creatures and many more will come. Starboard will patch a lot more in. No one knows how much fishes and stuff they have implemented, because yeah, some are never found, so no one knows. And I found a nice guy. Have you tried fishing before? Okay, it's quite fun actually. Wait a second, I will give you money, then you can buy a fishing rod and stuff, and then you can try it if you want.
Блядь, I don't understand. I'm Russian.
No problem, man. I don't understand the world either.
Okay. Wait a second.
No, thanks.
Please take it. Try fishing, my friend.
Then you can also try fishing.
Nice. He took it. I wonder if he's doing well at fishing. I mean, there's still no tutorial out there. Okay, but right now it is. Strange. And yes, you can also fish in small ponds like this. Even in some smaller ones, but you only get small fishes. But here I rarely catch some big fishes. But normally it's very small fishes. But this thing was so huge that I thought I need to show this. Nearly 2.8 kilograms. Holy shit! That is massive. Now to the buttering and what you can get out of fishes. Don't be an idiot like me, because I don't have the skills for buttering the fishes and stuff. I don't have the pisces skill that you need to butcher fishing stuff. And I also don't have the scales lore. Normally if you, for example, butcher these crabs, you get some carapace out of that, and for some other fishes you get normally some scales out of that. But you must get sure that you have the skills for it. And some material lores you can't learn through action. You actually need to read the book in order that you get the scales out of that you can learn the skill for it. Nearly for everything in Mortal, just get your skills first and get all the skills for the materials and for the stuff you use first. And also the butchery bench skill, of course, if you use the butchery bench. Yeah, I only got out some meat. I also tried to get some use for Twig. That is the stuff you get when you're fishing too near the ground and stuff, or maybe your hook gets tangled somewhere. Then you get some twig, but it's useless, sadly. I mean, it would be awesome if it would get some use in the future. Okay, let's throw in some stuff and just try out what come out of that. I mean, I don't even have the skills for it. I don't know what came out of what will come out of that. Okay, it sounds fine. And it is actually shit. These are some good prices for that stuff. So let's sell our fish, and I hope that no one is buying that, because that is criminal that I'm trying to sell this here. So yeah, don't be so stupid like me and get your skills first, and make sure that you make the perfect out of that, and not such a crap and for 60 days. Holy shit. Anyway, thanks for watching, and special thanks to all my supporters, Carmel, Professor Odonsky, and all the others. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Always remember to make party on! See you all next time. Goodbye!